Have you ever wondered what the secret to a long, healthy life is? Is it all in our genes, or is there something more to it? What if I told you that the clues to your longevity, especially after the age of 70, aren't hidden in complex medical charts but are revealed in your everyday actions and habits? Aging gracefully isn't just about luck. It's a fascinating mix of your choices, your biology, and your incredible resilience. Science is now uncovering that simple, observable signs in our daily lives can quietly signal how well our bodies are navigating the journey of aging and how many more vibrant years we might have. These clues capture the very essence of vitality: how you move, how you think, and how you connect with the world and the people around you. So, are you ready to discover what these powerful indicators are? Let's dive into the 7 science-backed clues that can reveal your life expectancy after 70. You might be surprised by how much control you really have. First up, let's talk about something we do every single day: walking. Specifically, your walking speed. It might sound almost too simple, but numerous studies have shown that how fast you walk in your later years is a remarkably accurate predictor of your longevity. Think of it as a real-time report on your body's overall health. A brisk pace indicates strong muscles, good cardiovascular health, and a well-functioning nervous system. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that older adults who walked faster tended to live longer than their slower walking peers. So, why is this? A faster gait requires energy, coordination, and strength, all of which are hallmarks of a body that's aging well. It's not about training for a marathon, but about maintaining a pace that feels purposeful and energetic. If you've noticed your pace slowing down, it could be a signal to focus on activities that boost leg strength and cardiovascular fitness, like regular walks, swimming, or even simple chair exercises. Every step you take is a step toward a longer, healthier life. The second powerful clue is your grip strength. How firmly can you shake a hand or open a stubborn jar? This simple measure is a surprisingly potent indicator of your overall muscle strength and health. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia, but the rate at which this happens can be a critical factor in our longevity. Strong grip strength is associated with a lower risk of mortality from all causes, including heart disease and cancer. It reflects the health of your entire muscular system, not just your hands. Research from the University of Michigan has consistently linked weak grip strength in older adults to increased disability, longer hospital stays, and a shorter lifespan. The good news is that you can actively work on this. Using stress balls, doing hand gripper exercises, or even carrying your own groceries can help maintain and improve your grip. It's a small measure with big implications for your future well-being. Next, let's consider your social life. Clue number 3 is the strength and quality of your social connections. Humans are fundamentally social creatures, and the need for connection doesn't diminish with age. It actually becomes more important. Feeling isolated or lonely can have a physical impact on your health that is comparable to smoking or obesity. A landmark study from Brigham Young University, which analyzed data from over 300,000 people, found that individuals with strong social ties had a 50% increased likelihood of survival compared to those with weaker connections. These relationships provide emotional support, reduce stress, and can even encourage healthier behaviors. Whether it's spending time with family, joining a club, volunteering, or simply chatting with a neighbor, nurturing these bonds is like investing in a long-term health plan. It's not about the number of friends you have on social media, but the depth and quality of the relationships that make you feel seen, heard, and valued. Clue number 4 brings us to your mindset, your sense of purpose. Do you have something that gets you out of bed in the morning? A reason to keep learning, creating, or contributing? Having a strong sense of purpose has been scientifically linked to a longer life. A study in the journal Psychological Science followed thousands of adults over 14 years and found that those who reported having a higher sense of purpose lived longer regardless of their age, gender, or emotional well-being at the start of the study. This sense of purpose can come from anywhere: your family, a hobby, your community work, or a passion for learning. It gives your life meaning and direction, which helps buffer against stress and promotes a healthier lifestyle. It motivates you to stay active and engaged, both mentally and physically. So, take a moment to think about what drives you. What are you passionate about? Nurturing that passion is nurturing your own longevity. Now for clue number 5, which is all about balance. I mean this quite literally, your ability to stand on one leg. This simple test is a powerful indicator of your brain health and your risk of falls, which can be a major health threat for older adults. Being able to balance on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a good sign. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that middle-aged and older adults who were unable to complete this 10-second test had a significantly higher risk of death from any cause within the next decade. Why? Good balance relies on a complex interplay between your brain, your inner ear, your eyes, and your muscles. A decline in balance can signal underlying neurological or musculoskeletal issues. The great thing is, balance is a skill you can practice and improve. Activities like yoga, Tai Chi, or even just practicing standing on one leg while you brush your teeth can make a huge difference, enhancing your stability and contributing to a safer, longer life. Our 6th clue is your cognitive function, specifically your memory and processing speed. It's normal for our brains to change as we age, but maintaining sharp cognitive skills is a key component of healthy longevity. How well can you recall recent events, learn a new skill, or solve a puzzle? These abilities reflect your brain's health and resilience. Studies have shown that older adults who actively engage in mentally stimulating activities have a lower risk of cognitive decline and live longer. Think of your brain as a muscle. It needs regular workouts to stay in shape. Reading, playing an instrument, doing crosswords, learning a new language, or even having a deep conversation are all fantastic ways to keep your neural pathways firing. A sharp mind is often the companion of a healthy body, and staying mentally engaged is one of the most enjoyable ways to invest in your future. Finally, our 7th science-backed clue is your attitude towards aging itself. How do you view getting older? Do you see it as a period of decline or as a time of wisdom, growth, and new opportunities? Your perception matters immensely. A groundbreaking study from Yale University discovered that people with a positive view of aging lived, on average, 7.5 years longer than those with a negative outlook. This effect was even stronger than the impact of low blood pressure or cholesterol. A positive attitude can influence your health behaviors. If you believe your later years can be healthy and productive, you're more likely to eat well, exercise, and stay socially engaged. This optimism becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, helping you navigate challenges with resilience and embrace the opportunities that come with every stage of life. So, challenge negative stereotypes about aging and focus on the positives, the experience, the freedom, and the wisdom you've gained. So there you have it. 7 tangible clues that offer a glimpse into your potential for a long and vibrant life after 70. From your walking speed and grip strength to your social connections and sense of purpose, these factors are all intertwined, creating a holistic picture of your well-being. The most empowering part is that none of these are set in stone. Whether it's taking a brisker walk, calling a friend, learning a new hobby, or simply shifting your mindset, you have the power to influence your health and longevity every single day. Aging isn't about defying time, it's about living fully within it. First up is your walking speed. Yes, you heard that right. How fast you walk can be a powerful predictor of your life expectancy. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that a faster gait is consistently associated with a longer life. Think about it. Walking quickly requires your heart, lungs, muscles, and nervous system to all work together efficiently. It's like a mini stress test for your entire body. If you can maintain a brisk pace, it suggests your underlying systems are in great shape. We're not talking about sprinting, of course, but a steady, purposeful stride. So, next time you're out for a walk, pay attention to your pace. It's more than just getting from point A to point B. It's a reflection of your overall vitality. Next, let's talk about grip strength. It might seem odd, but how firmly you can squeeze your hand is another incredible indicator of your future health. Numerous studies have linked a strong grip to a lower risk of all-cause mortality, heart disease, and other age-related conditions. Why? Because grip strength is a great proxy for your overall muscle mass and strength. As we age, we naturally lose muscle in a process called sarcopenia. maintaining strength even in your hands, shows that you're resisting this decline. It reflects a body that's still robust and resilient. You can even get a simple device called a dynamometer to measure it, but just noticing if opening jars or carrying groceries is getting harder can be a clue. It's a small measure with big implications. The third clue is your ability to get up from the floor. Specifically, there's a test called the sitting rising test, or SRT. It involves sitting down on the floor and then standing back up, ideally without using your hands, knees, or arms for support. You start with a score of 10 and lose points for every support you use. Research has shown that people with lower scores on this test have a significantly higher risk of mortality. This simple movement tests so many things at once: your balance, your flexibility, your muscle strength, and your coordination. It's a functional fitness test that mirrors the challenges of daily life. Being able to pop back up from the floor with ease is a fantastic sign that your body is still functioning at a high level. Now for number 4, and this one is crucial: your sense of purpose. It's not just about physical health. Your mental and emotional state plays a massive role. Studies from institutions like the National Institute on Aging have found that older adults who feel they have a purpose in life, whether it's through volunteering, a hobby, caregiving, or continuing to learn, tend to live longer. A sense of purpose gives you a reason to get up in the morning. It motivates you to stay active, engaged, and connected with others. It combats feelings of loneliness and depression, which are known to negatively impact health. So ask yourself, what drives you? Finding and nurturing that purpose is like fuel for a longer, happier life. Clue number 5 is all about your social connections. Humans are social creatures, and the quality of our relationships has a profound impact on our longevity. In fact, some research suggests that having a strong social network can be as beneficial for your lifespan as quitting smoking. Being socially active, spending time with friends, family, and community groups helps reduce stress, provides emotional support, and keeps your mind sharp. Loneliness, on the other hand, can create chronic inflammation and stress in the body, accelerating the aging process. So make that phone call, schedule that lunch, or join that club. Nurturing your relationships is a direct investment in your long-term health. It's about creating a support system that uplifts and sustains you through the years. Let's move on to our 6th indicator, which takes us inside the mind: cognitive health. Your ability to remember, reason, and focus plays a major role in predicting your lifespan. Research has consistently found that seniors who keep their minds engaged through activities like reading, doing puzzles, playing an instrument, or learning new skills tend to live longer and healthier lives. Why does this work? Well, this kind of mental activity helps keep your neural connections strong and can even build new ones. It protects the brain from the natural decline that can come with age. Staying mentally sharp also boosts your confidence in handling everyday life, from managing finances to navigating new places. It fosters a sense of competence and independence, which is deeply connected to your overall well-being and sense of purpose. A busy mind is truly a healthy mind. And finally, our 7th clue is your attitude towards aging itself. How you perceive getting older matters immensely. A study from Yale University followed people for decades and found that those with a positive view of aging lived, on average, 7.5 years longer than those with a negative view. That's a huge difference. If you see aging as a time of decline, loss, and irrelevance, it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But if you view it as a time of wisdom, new opportunities, and continued growth, you're more likely to stay active, take care of yourself, and remain engaged with life. A positive mindset can reduce stress and build resilience, helping you navigate the challenges that come with any stage of life. So, embracing your age with optimism could be one of the most powerful things you do for your longevity. Let's talk about walking speed. It might sound simple, but how fast you walk is one of the most powerful predictors of longevity. Think about it. A brisk walk requires your heart, lungs, muscles, and nervous system to all work together seamlessly. A 2011 study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association followed nearly 35,000 adults over 65. The findings were crystal clear. Faster walkers consistently lived longer than their slower walking counterparts. It's not about training for a marathon. It's about maintaining a pace where you could still hold a conversation, but feel your heart rate gently rise. If you've noticed your pace slowing down, it could be a sign to pay more attention to your overall fitness. Even small changes like parking a bit further from the store or taking the stairs can help you pick up the pace and, in turn, potentially add years to your life. Next up, let's get a grip on our second clue: muscle strength. This is another undeniable indicator of longevity. When scientists want a quick snapshot of an older adult's overall health, they often turn to a simple test: grip strength. A firm handshake is more than just a social gesture. It's a window into your vitality. A strong grip doesn't just demonstrate physical ability, it signals good nutrition, active circulation, and a well-functioning metabolism. It reflects the health of your entire muscular system. The good news is, you don't need to become a bodybuilder to maintain it. Maintaining muscle through light exercise like resistance bands, carrying groceries, doing household chores, or even daily stretching can make a huge difference. These activities not only extend your life, but, just as importantly, improve your quality of life, helping you stay independent and active for years to come. Our third clue is all about balance. Have you ever tried standing on one leg? It's harder than it looks, and your ability to do it says a lot about your health. Good balance relies on a complex interplay between your inner ear, your vision, and your proprioception. That's your body's sense of where it is in space. As we age, these systems can decline, increasing the risk of falls, which can be devastating for older adults. A study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that middle-aged and older adults who could not stand on one leg for 10 seconds were nearly twice as likely to pass away from any cause within the next decade. Practicing balance exercises, like standing on one foot while brushing your teeth or taking up activities like Tai Chi or yoga, can significantly improve your stability. It's a simple, proactive step to safeguard your future health and mobility. Clue number 4 moves from the physical to the social. The strength of your social connections. We are inherently social creatures, and the quality of our relationships has a profound impact on our physical health. Feeling lonely or isolated can be as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Strong social ties, on the other hand, provide emotional support, reduce stress, and can even encourage healthier behaviors. Think about it. Friends might encourage you to go for that walk, share a healthy meal, or simply provide a listening ear during tough times. Research consistently shows that older adults with a rich social life, whether it's with family, friends, or community groups, tend to live longer, happier, and more fulfilling lives. So, make that phone call, join that club, or volunteer. Nurturing your social network is a powerful investment in your long-term well-being. Let's turn our attention to what's on your plate for our fifth clue: your diet. It's no secret that what you eat matters, but after 70, it becomes even more critical. Specifically, researchers point to diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins like the Mediterranean diet. These eating patterns are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your body from the cellular damage that accelerates aging. They help maintain a healthy weight, control blood pressure, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes, which are major factors in life expectancy. It's not about perfection, but consistency. Are you getting at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day? Are you choosing whole grains over refined ones? Small, sustainable dietary changes can add up to a significant impact on your health span, not just your lifespan. Our sixth clue resides in the mind: a positive outlook on aging. How you feel about getting older can actually influence how long you live. A groundbreaking study from Yale University followed participants for over 2 decades and found that those with a positive self-perception of aging lived on average 7.5 years longer than those with a more negative view. This effect remained even after accounting for factors like health, gender, and socioeconomic status. A positive mindset can lead to better health choices, greater resilience in the face of challenges, and lower levels of stress hormones like cortisol. Viewing aging as a time of wisdom, growth, and opportunity, rather than one of decline, can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Embracing the journey with optimism isn't just a nice thought, It's a scientifically backed strategy for a longer, more enjoyable life. Finally, our seventh clue is cognitive function. Keeping your mind sharp is just as important as keeping your body strong. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities helps build cognitive reserve, which is like a buffer for your brain, making it more resilient to age-related changes. This doesn't mean you have to solve complex physics problems. It can be as simple as doing crossword puzzles, learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or even engaging in lively debates with friends. The key is to challenge your brain and keep it active. Studies show that older adults who regularly participate in these kinds of activities have a lower risk of cognitive decline and tend to live longer. A curious and engaged mind is a hallmark of a long and healthy life. It shows that you're still learning, adapting, and finding joy in the world around you, which is fundamental to thriving at any age. So there you have it. 7 science-backed clues that offer a glimpse into longevity after 70. Walking speed, muscle strength, balance, social connections, diet, a positive outlook, and cognitive engagement. The most empowering takeaway from all this research is that many of these factors are within our control. It's never too late to start making small, positive changes. You can choose to take a brisker walk, add some simple strength exercises to your routine, call a friend, try a new healthy recipe, or learn something new. Each step you take not only improves your current well-being, but also paves the way for a longer, healthier, and more vibrant future. Life after 70 can be a rich and rewarding chapter, and science shows us that we have more influence over its length and quality than we might think. Have you ever wondered what the secret to a long and healthy life is? We often hear about diet and genetics, but what if I told you there are simple, everyday clues that can offer a glimpse into your future longevity, especially after the age of 70? Today, we're diving into 7 science-backed indicators that reveal a surprising amount about how many vibrant years you might have ahead. And stick around, because some of these might not be what you expect. Let's start with the first and perhaps one of the most powerful predictors: your mobility. Think about how you walk. Is it a brisk stroll, a steady pace, or do you find yourself slowing down? The simple act of walking tells a profound story about your overall health. It's not just about getting from point A to point B. It's a direct reflection of how well your heart, lungs, circulatory system, and muscles are all working together. Scientific studies have consistently shown a strong link between walking speed and survival rates in older adults. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that faster walking speeds were associated with longer life expectancies across all age groups, but the connection was especially significant for those over 75. When you can walk confidently and maintain a steady or even brisk pace, it's a fantastic sign that your body's core systems are well maintained and functioning in harmony. It suggests good cardiovascular fitness, strong lung capacity, and healthy muscle mass, all key ingredients for a long life. So what does this mean for you? It means that every step you take is an investment in your future. It's not about training for a marathon, but about incorporating consistent movement into your day. A daily walk around the block, choosing stairs over the elevator, or even just walking around your home can make a huge difference. If you've noticed your pace slowing down, it might be a gentle nudge from your body to pay a little more attention to your physical activity. But mobility isn't just about speed. It's also about balance and strength. Can you get up from a chair without using your hands? This is another simple test that researchers use to gauge longevity. This movement, known as the sit-to-rise test, assesses lower body strength and balance, both of which are crucial for preventing falls, a major health risk for older adults. The ability to perform this action smoothly indicates that your muscles are strong and your nervous system is effectively coordinating your movements. Think of your body like a well-oiled machine. Regular movement keeps all the parts lubricated and running efficiently. When we become sedentary, the gears start to rust. Our muscles weaken, our joints stiffen, and our heart has to work harder to pump blood. By staying active, you are actively maintaining your body's infrastructure, ensuring it can support you for years to come. So the next time you're out for a walk, pay attention to your pace. Celebrate your ability to move, and maybe even challenge yourself to pick up the speed just a little. Your body will thank you for it. Now that's just the first clue. We have 6 more fascinating indicators to explore, each one offering another piece of the longevity puzzle. What do you think the next one could be? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Moving on to our second clue, let's talk about something we all have: grip strength. It might sound surprising, but how firmly you can squeeze your hand is one of the most reliable predictors of future health and longevity. Your grip strength isn't just about hand muscles. It's a powerful proxy for your overall muscle mass and strength throughout your body. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass in a process called sarcopenia. A weak grip is often one of the first and most easily measurable signs that this process is accelerating. Numerous large-scale studies have cemented this connection. Research has shown that a weaker grip strength is associated with a higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and overall mortality. Why? Because the strength in your hands reflects the strength of your entire system. Strong muscles are metabolically active, helping to regulate blood sugar and maintain a healthy weight. They support your skeleton, improve your balance, and give you the power to perform daily activities, from carrying groceries to opening a stubborn jar. When your grip strength is robust, it indicates that you've likely maintained a good level of muscle mass throughout your body. This overall strength contributes to a more resilient system, better able to withstand illness and recover from injuries. It is a sign that your body has the physical resources it needs to stay functional and independent. The good news is that grip strength is something you can improve. Simple exercises like squeezing a stress ball or a tennis ball, carrying weights, or even doing activities like gardening or kneading dough can help maintain and build your hand and forearm strength. It's a small action with a big impact on your health forecast. It serves as a tangible, easy-to-track metric of your body's vitality. So, a firm handshake is more than just a social courtesy. It's a sign of a body that's aging gracefully and powerfully. Next up, our third clue takes us into the realm of our senses, specifically, your sense of smell. Can you still enjoy the aroma of freshly brewed coffee or a blooming flower? The ability to detect and distinguish smells is more than just a source of pleasure. It's intricately linked to our brain health and longevity. A declining sense of smell, known as olfactory dysfunction, has been identified by scientists as an early warning sign for neurodegenerative conditions and increased mortality risk. The olfactory bulb, the part of the brain that processes smells, is one of the first areas to be affected by diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. This is because the neural pathways involved in smell are highly vulnerable to the damage these diseases cause. Therefore, a noticeable decline in your ability to smell can predate cognitive symptoms by several years. Studies have followed older adults over time and found that those with a poor sense of smell had a significantly higher risk of passing away within the next 5 to 10 years, even when accounting for other health factors. This connection isn't just about brain disease. Your sense of smell also plays a crucial role in your safety and nutrition. It helps us detect dangers like gas leaks or spoiled food. It also stimulates our appetite and enhances the flavor of what we eat. When food becomes bland and unappealing due to a diminished sense of smell, it can lead to poor nutrition, weight loss, and a general decline in health. So, if you've noticed that things don't smell as strong as they used to, it's worth mentioning to your doctor. It's a subtle clue, but one that our bodies provide as a window into our neurological health. Taking a moment to consciously smell the world around you is not just a mindful practice. It is a simple, self-administered checkup on a vital sense tied directly to your well-being and longevity. Now, for our fourth clue, let's look at your social life. How connected do you feel to others? It turns out that the quality and quantity of your social relationships are a massive factor in how long you will live. This isn't just feel-good advice, it's backed by hard science. Numerous studies have shown that social isolation and loneliness are as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. People with strong social ties consistently live longer, healthier lives. When we engage with friends, family, and our community, we're doing more than just passing the time. These interactions provide emotional support, reduce stress, and give us a sense of purpose and belonging. This psychological well-being has a direct physical impact. Strong social connections are linked to a stronger immune system, lower levels of inflammation, and a reduced risk of depression. Feeling like you're part of a group encourages healthier behaviors. You're more likely to stay active or eat well if your friends are doing it too. Conversely, loneliness triggers a stress response in the body, leading to chronic inflammation, which is a root cause of many age-related diseases, including heart disease and arthritis. It can also lead to poor sleep and unhealthy coping mechanisms. After 70, life transitions like retirement, losing a spouse, or friends moving away can make it easier to become isolated. That's why it's more important than ever to be proactive about nurturing your social network. This means making an effort to call a friend, join a club, volunteer, or participate in community events. Even small daily interactions, like chatting with your neighbor or the cashier at the grocery store, contribute to your social well-being. Your social circle is a powerful life support system. It's a vital resource that protects both your mental and physical health, paving the way for a longer, happier life. So don't underestimate the power of a good chat with a friend. It is one of the best medicines you can get. We're more than halfway through our list. We've covered walking speed, grip strength, sense of smell, and social connections. What's next? Clue number 5 is your outlook on life. Are you generally optimistic, or do you tend to see the glass as half empty? Your mindset, specifically a positive and optimistic one, is a powerful predictor of longevity. Research has consistently found that optimists live significantly longer than pessimists. A major study from Boston University School of Medicine, for example, found that the most optimistic men and women had on average an 11 to 15% longer lifespan and a much greater chance of reaching the age of 85. But why does a sunny disposition translate into more years of life? First up, your walking speed. It sounds simple, but studies show that a brisk pace is a powerful predictor of longevity. Think of it as your body's own speedometer for health. People who can maintain a faster gait tend to have better cardiovascular health, stronger muscles, and a more robust nervous system. It's not about racing, it's about moving with purpose. Next, how strong is your grip? A firm handshake isn't just good for first impressions, it's a direct measure of your overall muscle strength. Research from numerous studies has consistently linked a stronger grip with a lower risk of mortality from all causes. Weak grip strength can be an early warning sign of underlying issues, so keeping your muscles engaged is key. The third clue is your ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands. This simple test, often called the sit-to-rise test, assesses your lower body strength, balance, and coordination. The easier you can do this, the better your functional fitness, which is crucial for maintaining independence and avoiding falls as you age. It's a real-world indicator of your physical resilience. Let's move on to our fourth point, your social circle. Are you connected? Loneliness can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Having strong social ties, friends, family, and community involvement provides emotional support, reduces stress, and even boosts your immune system. Genuine connections are a vital nutrient for a long life. Clue number 5 is your sense of purpose. Do you have a reason to get up in the morning? Whether it's a hobby, volunteering, or caring for grandchildren, having a sense of purpose gives your life meaning and direction. Studies show that individuals with a strong sense of purpose live longer and are more resilient in the face of challenges. It fuels your spirit and your will to live. The sixth sign is your attitude towards aging itself. Do you see it as a period of decline or one of wisdom and opportunity? A positive outlook on aging can add years to your life. People who embrace the changes and focus on the positives tend to have lower stress levels, make healthier choices, and feel more in control of their lives. Your mindset is a powerful tool for longevity. Finally, our seventh clue, your willingness to keep learning. Are you curious? Engaging your brain by learning a new skill, reading a challenging book, or even doing puzzles helps maintain cognitive function and builds what ES called a cognitive reserve. This mental flexibility protects your brain against age-related decline and keeps you sharp, engaged, and adaptable. Ultimately, these science-backed clues reveal that longevity is not just about avoiding illness. It's about nurturing strength, connection, and curiosity. Every small choice you make, from taking a walk to sharing a laugh, can add not just years to your life, but life to your years. Living longer after 70 isn't about defying age. It's about embracing it with awareness, gratitude, and vitality.